Hello everyone and welcome back to a very exciting chess game. In this chess game we have Alexey Shirov with the white pieces and his opponent is Sarunas Sulskis, who was the Lithuanian chess champion in 5 different occasions. A very strong chess grandmaster, and Alexey Shirov needs no introduction. He is considered as one of the greatest attacking chess grandmasters of all times, and in his youth he studied Mikhail Tal. So this chess game was played in 2014. So let's see what happened in this highly exciting, outrageous attacking chess game. You might not seen this chess game before. So Shirov starts the game with e4, we have e5 and knight to f3, so bishop to c4, and this is the Italian game. Knight to f6 and the Fred Liver attack, knight to g5 by Alexey Shirov. So targeting on f7. Black is pushing the pawn and defending. So this is the standard defense. E takes on d5, knight takes on d5, and it is white to move. Well, Alexey Shirov decided to sacrifice his knight. Knight takes on f7, and this is forking the queen and the rook. So king takes on f7 and then checking the king, and if you notice, this is checking the king and also attacking the knight. So king to e6, also defending the knight, and adding one more attacker, knight to c3, defending the knight and also targeting on c2. Well, Shirov welcomes his opponent. He pushed the pawn and he says, take the pawn, fork the king and the rook. So only for getting rid of the knight. Of course, the knight is an important defender of d5. So after this move, knight takes on c2, accepting the sacrifice, and then knight takes on d5 by Alexey Shirov. King to d6 is actually a must in this position. If some random move, if h6, then can you see what happens? Then we have this fatal discovered check to the king. King to e7 and then check, king down, check, only move, capturing the pawn. This is the only move and black is getting checkmated and there is no defense. So okay, as you can see, it is not very easy to defend after discover attacking the king. So this is by escaping king to d6, d4 he wants to open the diagonal, bishop to e6, rook to e1, b5, attacking the bishop, maybe bishop to a2 comes to mind. But Alexey Shirov played knight to b4, sacrificing the bishop as well. So actually Alexey Shirov is a rook down, and now black accepted the sacrifice, b takes on c4. What happens if bishop to d7 defending on c6, then this time not defending on d5. So queen to d5, check, only defense, and black is getting checkmated. Queen takes on e6. And after this move, if queen to d7, then we have bishop takes on e6. Queen takes, check, and then rook takes on e5, and the queen is pinned, and this is losing the chess game. Okay, so not capturing the rook, but winning the queen by force. So okay, as you can see in this position, it is not so easy to defend queen to c6, capturing, and Shirov is attacking outrageously to his opponent. King to e7, the only move, and then bishop to g5 is a skewer. After king to f7, simply capturing the queen and losing the queen. Rook takes, but black has 3 pieces for the queen. Queen takes on c7, rook to d7, capturing the pawn, defending the bishop, d5 by Alexey Shirov. Bishop to d7, checking the king and capturing the pawn. a5, knight to d3, a4, knight to c5, and capturing the bishop, and Shirov pushed the pawn with check. So after defending the king, rook to e6, and black played g6. Can you see the threat in this position? Actually, I think in this position, black is in some sort of zugzwang, because if you save the knight, if knight to b3, then checking the king, let's say moving the knight and checking the king. So after moving the king up, rook, queen to c6. After defending the rook, rook goes back, rook to e8 is looking very dangerous. White is winning. And if, let's make a random move, let's move the rook, then queen to b5, attacking the rook. If defending the rook, then black is getting checkmated and there is no defense. So this is some of the threats in this position. So black has to be careful. So g6, but Shirov has no reverse gear. Black pushed the g pawn, so this gives black king more flexibility and defending the h pawn as well. But Shirov simply captured on g6, a smashing move, a bone-crushing move by Alexey Shirov. And after this move, his opponent, the 5 times Lithuanian chess grandmaster, resigned because he didn't like his chances in this position against Alexey Shirov. If something like king takes on g6, then we can check the king and then capture the rook, and this is all over. This is game over for black. Okay, black has 3 pieces, the rook, the bishop and the knight for the queen. But white has actually 4 extra pawns and black's position is looking very bad. So you might ask what happens if rook takes on d6, then this is check. So rook takes on d6, bishop takes, and actually it is very simple because of queen to d3, forking the king and the bishop, advantage for white. So after rook takes on g6, you might also ask what happens if bishop takes on d6, it is white to play and win. Can you guess the next move for white? White has a very strong move in this position, so it is actually not so easy to see at first. So threatening some discovery attacks to the king. Well, the move is queen to d3 and both pinning the bishop and threatening some discovery attacks to the king. So what else? Bishop to e7, rook to d6 with check. So also blocking the rook. This was actually pinning the queen, but after rook to d6, this is blocking the rook. King to g7, checking the king, and we can simply capture the rook. And this is game over. So these are some of the continuations you might also ask. So basically after rook takes on g6, Sulskis resigned. What an amazing attacking chess game by Alexey Shirov. So okay, thank you so much for watching. Basically after this position, black didn't like these chances. So rook takes on g6 and black resigned. So again, thank you very much for watching and I hope to see you next time. Take care and bye bye.